Oh, yeah.
Here we are. We're back in the Wild West.
Kip.
Wow, wow,
Your best Clint Eastwood. Because we're back, guys.
I don't know why it's all orange and sapie, but you're just going to have to deal with it because it's the Old West, folks. Wow, wow.
Ric Flair's hanging out. But you
Here he
can't
is.
see him.
He's right here. Can't see him. He's off camera. Go to
Not
bed.
yet. Maybe later he'll show up.
So there we were. We're watching wrestling tonight. We figured, hey, let's have a video. And I said, okay, here we are.
It's about time, man.
Back
about
from the
time.
dead, back from the bread store.
Back from the bread store, the dead store. How about the debate store?
Debate store.
We gotta start with Raw, right?
We gotta start with Raw.
Or we can go back to when we stopped talking about stuff.
When did we stop talking about stuff?
I don't really know. The last couple Raws we didn't commentate on, but
oh God!
But that takes too much time to think about.
Too much brains. Well,
so start with debates.
Start with the debates. There was watching the debate on Monday Night Raw.
All I really remember is R-Truth.
That's all you need to remember.
Because he stole that goddamn segment.
He's all like, "Hey, everybody, want to watch this segment?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's the one." Don't worry.
Four other wrestlers were in there, right? Four of the good wrestlers that can cut promos. Kofi is all right. Kofi, I'm trying to go with promo-wise. Promo's all right. He's all right, but the rest knew how to cut promos.
Kofi's like a Bret Hart of the mic.
He's better than Bret Hart on the mic. I'll say that.
Oh,
I would. Unless Owen Hart and Brian Pillman are standing right by Bret Hart.
Hey, everybody. We're dead.
Alright, so what about The Miz on the mic in that segment?
Miz getting cut off, but he keeps talking. Whoa!
Just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He knows better. Because he's
the
Miz, and he's... Hi, I'm Kofi Kingston. I'm interrupt you.
Miz wants to fight Jerry Lawler again. Let's have a rematch from last year's Elimination Chamber, right?
Yeah, cool.
There
we go. No. Let's not do that.
What about Dolph Ziggler losing tonight to R-Truth, though?
Ziggler lost?
Yeah, he lost to R-Truth. Do you remember that? It lasted like a minute and a half.
Mm.
I don't know. I didn't keep time. I don't got old school.
We don't have that. So we don't have the capabilities. We might record all the match time. So just go to bed.
The finish was kind of cool, but it kind of kills Dolph Ziggler completely. Kind of. It's just he's showing off and he gets pinned.
Oh yeah, he got a small package when he was doing sit-ups. I remember that.
It's like, if I was WWE, I would have probably promoted Dolph Ziggler as a threat for this Elimination Chamber since they've been putting him more into the WWE Raw main event scene lately. But no, they didn't do that. They just want to go with R-Truth and his jokes.
Hey, everybody.
But considering how good he did in the open segment, it's like, can't be too mad, right?
Right. Church.
It's not like it was a good match, though. It's not like they did anything special.
Yeah, well.
Typical R-Truth start with
I think we should talk about, especially since it's so recent, Kane's best promo this year, best promo of the year. Even though we're like 2 months in. Kane all day.
Kane all day.
All day. Just throwing people around. Hey, you in a wheelchair? Nope.
Throws them right
hey, we're back to regular color now. See what happens when you throw people off wheelchairs or go back to non-Western.
Straight cement, guys. That's where Zack Ryder actually landed this time. There's no crash pads under the ring to save him. What's going to happen now?
Oh, God, it's so scary. It's the Kane is coming to get you.
I'm just surprised Kane didn't come down with a fucking iron and just started
like
branding him himself.
Hey, I'm the blacksmith. Wop.
Embrace heat.
What is that? It's your hate?
My throat.
You're like flaring up because you're so angry?
Flaring up.
Flaring up! Wow!
Flared up. He's hanging out, guys. Don't forget. Man, I'm so glad I got that today.
You can thank why Chris Holm for that.
That's a good enough name for him.
Yeah, because we don't use his real name, because this is internet. This is anonymous.com.
If it was somebody I didn't like, I would totally name drop him right now.
Like Roger Staubach.
That guy deserves to be name dropped, though.
You don't like Roger Staubach?
He's good enough to be name dropped. He's famous enough. You can't screw him over.
I'm just throwing myself. I'm so good on Roger Staubach.
Nah, you're Mr. Perfect.
Spit the gum. Slap.
Smack a dab dab. Oh gosh. Well, what about Chris Jericho and Kofi Kingston on Raw tonight to open the show for?
The kicks to the head.
Was there a lot of kicks?
There's like 2 of them that Trouble in Paradise, whatever he does.
Oh,
twice.
and then
Then what? The Code Breaker.
That's a knee.
Yeah, but it's still a Code Breaker.
Code Breaker. That was decent.
Mm-hmm.
And a quick finish just like that makes sense, but considering how cool their matches sounded in Abu Dhabi over the weekend.
Abu Dhabi.
Kind of little.
Abu Dhabi. I still think that's like the song they sing at the end of The Grinch. And they find out they have any presents, but they still get each other. Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi.
I can't remember what they actually say, so we'll go with Abu Dhabi.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Anyways.
Wasn't it United Arab Emirates or something?
It is in the Middle East.
Forget about that place, because we're in the United States.
I'm like opposite here. Over here.
Whoa. So, Triple H, Shawn Michaels.
Yelling at each other. Hey! I'm Corporate H, and you're Hunter. And Triple H, HBK, hunt all the people.
Hunting people?
He's thinking he's gonna like shoot somebody in the crowd. Hey you! Hey you! Come here! And he like shoots him with an arrow.
I really just wanted to see Shawn Michaels go backstage with a bow and arrow and just
hunt the Undertaker.
Where the hell's the Undertaker at?
Where is
it? Get me some Undertaker.
Shoot them.
Head's gonna be mounted on my wall, man.
Why would you hunt?
And then Undertaker ducks. Triple H gets hit with a bow and arrow.
Wow! Wow! Whoa! Wow!
And Shawn Michaels goes, "Oh my God, I didn't do that."
Turns out it was a dream the whole time. Speaking of dreams, I had a dream I was a DDP the other day.
You had a dream that you were DDP?
I was DDP. And instead of wrestling, I was on stage, I was dancing around. Whoa! 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 And then I was signing autographs. And I forgot my name, so I was like writing Tiger around a bunch.
You're writing Tiger?
Yeah.
You should have been writing trash for Diamond Dallas. Trash.
Oh, he's gonna see this. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna come from his ranch and beat everybody up with his Nitro Girl wife,
Kimberly. That's her name.
I'm not doubting you. Burn rains in the head.
Yeah, that kind of hurt. What else happened on that magnificent Raw today that Andrew said was one of the best ever?
Best Raw.
But he says that every other week, so it's like, shut the fuck up. You know, I should be your mod.
Still talking about wrestling for him all day.
So yeah, well, you're not even there.
I choose not to be because it's bogus.
You can't even talk to me in a lumberjack thread once a day.
Once a day?
Just one response, so I know you're not dead.
I gotta go out of my way to go on that side anymore.
Man.
Anyways, what else happened? Royal Rumble happened. Sheamus winning all the Royal Rumbles.
Yeah, we didn't talk.
Oh! I saw Jim Duggan was there.
Jim Duggan, number 19. I bet on number 19, and then Jim Duggan came out.
All the announcers had to be involved. That was dumb.
Well, I guess it's...
What else are you going to do? Be bored?
See, that's what happens when you ask people backstage who should be on the show and stuff. You get older wrestlers that shouldn't be in the ring and ringside announcers and shit like that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I complained about this before the Rumble. Everyone said it was bogus. Oh, and then it happened, and everyone said it was bogus. And it's like, still fucking happened. And
bogus!
I'm on top of the world.
Hey, everybody. Cold up here.
Where's that
What?
Pee Wee Herman jacket you got? Show everyone.
Want me to put it on?
Yeah.
No,
put
you
it
talk
on.
about how I put it on.
See, the other day I was watching some Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero for the PWG title. It was an awesome match. The pace and the flow was so much. You couldn't understand it unless you watched the match. So go download it, watch it, give me your thoughts, and I'll tell you
What are
my
you telling
thoughts
me to
were
watch?
better.
Pro Wrestling Gorilla? Nobody watches that. Nobody watches Pro Wrestling Gorilla in these parts. You understand me? Ah!
Well, they're going to now because I mentioned it.
I'm corporate Jax now because I got my suit on.
Corporate Jacks, like the corporate New Age Outlaws.
Corporate Triple H. I summoned my corporate Triple H. The putting on this suit is good for the company. Not killing the Undertaker is bad for the company.
See, I don't want to kill a 45-year-old's brand in the company because he might only have 1 or 2 WrestleMania matches left in his career. And a retirement at Survivor Series, maybe. If we can get the money right. God damn it. So, did you enjoy Ziggler and CM Punk at Royal Rumble?
Ziggler and CM Punk? Yes, I like that because it made me feel like a piece of crap.
Really? No. I thought it was a good match.
It was a good match.
Good back and forth.
Good match. It went on for a while, too.
Good. Johnny Laurinaitis got involved in storyline.
Well, he didn't even, like, screw him over. He had to save his job, so he had to, like, call it down the middle.
Yeah, kind of called
Mr. Excitement.
He still tried to help Ziggler, but in the end...
John Laurinaitis, the Vice President of Talent Relations, Executive DM Raw.
Man, you got too many damn awesome
impressions.
I can't do any.
Oh, yes!
I can't do anybody.
I guess it's all over for the dead man.
I try to pull off impressions and they don't sound anything like people, so... Okay, ask me to do an impression.
Hey, do an impression.
So just pick some random wrestler.
Dude love.
I'm Dude Love, baby. Dude Love, baby. Dude Love. You know how I am.
That's the worst Dude Love ever. I'm Dude Love, baby. That's it. That's all he says.
I was doing the cross. That wasn't even close?
That was the best Dude Love I've ever seen anybody do in this room I've ever seen.
Have mercy!
Well, I know. You can book him for parties and funerals and, you know, whatever else you got.
I only show up with Mankind at funerals, so... Oh. Well, I'm going to pull up my Halloween costume from when I was 8 years old, and I'll go to funerals like that. My referee shirt that I made. That really happened, people. I went door to door like that for Halloween.
I went door to door like this.
I went door to door as John Cena one year. I just had a jersey and put it on. It wasn't really much of anything.
Best costume ever.
Well, you ever been to wrestle for Halloween?
No.
I was Ric Flair last year.
Whoa!
I was just by myself, though, watching horror movies, so I was just wooing at nothing. It was pretty sad.
Oh, what are you looking at me for? What do I do about it?
I don't know. You could
watch horror movies with you and be bored?
Nah. You never be bored watching horror movies.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Should I add horror movie results to this thing?
You can add whatever. Nobody watches this anyway.
Everybody watches this.
Everybody watches this.
Everybody that listens to me on the site kind of watches it.
Kind
of. Dale just cuts it off like 30 seconds in and complains that we're just too entertaining. See, he won't get this far, so we can talk about him.
There he was. That guy sucks, and it's not even the wrestling for him to go to bed.
At least he's better than he was when he was hanging out with Stratus. I'm sure I've mentioned that before on this site.
It's not even a site, it's YouTube.
Oh, this is YouTube. We don't have a website yet?
What are we thinking?
We're out of our damn minds.
All right, damn old minds, man.
So, Kane horror movie on Raw lately. How is it going?
Kane horror movie angle. Best horror movie I've ever seen. Better than frickin' See No Evil.
Yeah, it's better.
You're on the cell phone? Crammed down your throat.
I never saw See No Evil. It didn't look any good.
I only watched that part. So, I'm watching it on TV too, so I don't even have an excuse for watching it. It was on TV.
It was on TV?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right. You went to the movie with Joke and you guys left because you didn't want to watch it, right?
I didn't even go to I'm not paying to see that movie.
Oh, so that was just Joke.
Yeah, he probably went to it. No, he went with his brother, so.
Oh, stale. All right. It's a good tag team, guys. They never get built up. They never get pushed.
How good the suit fits on me.
Back. Just like Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, right. Should have wore a Ric Flair jacket.
Do you own one?
I can make one.
Well, there you go. Make one.
I got
Next show.
old curtains.
Old curtains. Old curtains. We need to start talking about stuff here. It's ridiculous.
We're not really talking about anything.
That's true. We're just talking about. We're just like conversating with ourselves.
All
What are
right.
you watching? You made it this far. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Oh, they're still watching.
They had
Everybody's
to watch.
watching.
For fun.
But you know what time it is?
What? Spin time.
It's time for everybody's favorite game
Ah!
show, Pro Wrestling Lineage,
Oh.
with your guest, Jax Axe, and your
Hi.
host, Keep It Fresh. And Jax is going to explain Gerald Briscoe and Jerry Briscoe's family. Jack and Jerry. I said Jerry twice the first time, if you didn't notice.
Oh God, I'm already screwed up.
So, at least name one.
Dory Funk.
Maybe. No. No, there's some old stories about
Wait a minute.
Dory Funk.
Let me check my encyclopedia.
Uh-oh. They said it's offhand.
Scotty Too Hottie. Height 5'9", weight 209 pounds, from Westbrook, Maine. Hmm?
Well,
WWE Encyclopedia. For all your encyclopedia needs.
well, I guess you somehow passed that without answering the question.
Yeah,
You should have had a game plan
I
this
took the
time.
question and I changed it in Scotty Too Hottie. Do the worm. Hub you. Oh. Huh. Yeah.
Remember watching Elijah try to do the worm. Just about as entertaining as he is when he's playing racing video games.
Wow. Nobody's gonna get that.
Doesn't matter.
That's the kind of jokes we have. Obscure ones.
Obscure ones. We talk about our friends that you don't know, and you gotta put up
Friends
with
we
it.
don't know that we haven't seen in like 10 years at least.
Yeah, a kid stole something from me like 5 years ago. I haven't talked to him since.
Nope.
He owes me money.
Hi. Made it this far.
I made it this far.
I? What?
Well, I watched that Stone Cold DVD recently. Not this one, but
Oh.
I'm going to show it off.
The new one.
This is Jax's. I got the new one from our wrestling forum. It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah?
Matches are better on that one because it doesn't have Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 15 or 14. 14, yeah. Because that match is god-awful. You people need to stop fucking giving Shawn Michaels credit for even coming in that match. He was so beat up, so broken down. If you watch him in that match, you can't enjoy him in that match. Fucking possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, overrate. Oh my god, but the crowd went. So that's a 3-star match.
It's all about the crowd.
It's not even a 2-star match. Get it through your head.
Me.
So, you watch any random wrestling matches lately like that? No.
I'm lucky if I watch Raw every week.
What's wrong?
Because I'm all busy and such.
We can start talking about SmackDown and Daniel Bryan's title right now. It's about time.
Yeah! Yeah!
I feel like big.
Yeah!
Yeah! Oh yeah, my Owen Hart Ric Flair story. I don't know, not Owen Hart being Daniel Bryan's story is absolutely amazing.
Got Ric Flair on the brain.
See, he's right in front of me, so
He's
it's
looking
kind
at
of
it.
it's kind of hard to it's distracting. But Bret Hart is not a part of this either. I'm talking about Owen Hart. Oh, now Macho Man's hanging out. Cool, man. WrestleMania 8
That's very nice.
when they had a match.
No, when Macho Man was cool.
He was on commentary for that show.
Exactly. Everybody yells about that show being crappy, but no way. Best show ever.
I know how you'll feel about that match.
Yeah.
Double Vision.
Oh, Vision. What match? It was Doink versus Crush. That was the best match ever. I got a fake leg. Ah!
Oh my goodness! I thought we were gonna talk about Owen Hart.
Well, go ahead. I'm trying.
See. Owen Hart was sitting up in heaven where he's been hanging out for the last 12 years, and he's just been watching WWE, and it's like, why aren't they putting me in the Hall of Fame? Why doesn't my wife just shut the hell up and let me be in the Hall of Fame since I worked my ass off in professional wrestling for years? And I was never World Heavyweight Champion because WWE never gave me a chance. So what would you do if you were a dead guy with a spirit floating around and you saw some cool wrestler like Daniel Bryan getting the belt? And you're like, well, he's an awesome wrestler, and I could easily just incorporate his body and finally get my damn title reign. And he did. Owen Hart is the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. I think everybody should applaud him. I hope Daniel Bryan gets a second reign because right now Owen Hart is doing awesome. I could go back further to how Triple H made a deal with the devil and explain that story to people where Owen Hart dies. But that's for another show.
That's another
show, another time. I explained it a little bit on the Wrestling Forum. You won't get the full scoop until I feel like giving it. You know what Wrestling Forum we're on. We're too badass to go back to Wrestling Forum. We're Wrestle Smarts. We hang out with people like Troy.
I don't hang out with any of these people. I barely boast in that side because I'm cool as fuck.
Chad 25's a badass.
Chad sucks.
See, it took this long for us to bring him up because Jackson hasn't even met the guy yet. Everybody else.
21 minutes later,
watch your
talking
back.
about a bunch of jokes.
Tape your ass if you're in
cool
the same
guys
room as that guy.
This is really a great show. This is hot. This jacket's hot.
Better take it off. You want to rip my Austin t-shirt for everybody?
I'd rather not, because you'd like that shirt.
It's pretty cool. I got it for Christmas a couple years ago.
Oh.
You think we should wrap it up, or
Wrap it up?
you got some final Kane awesome insights? Because a lot of this show's about Kane.
Apparently it's about Kane.
We could have done Elimination Chamber stuff too, but
that's not happened yet.
We'll wait for like a month after it happens when you don't even care.
It's like been like 3 weeks since Royal Rumble.
It's close.
Fuck it.
Fucking wrestling calendars.
Wrestling calendars don't exist because everybody watches wrestling.
So the last wrestling calendar I got was from you, but that's a different story.
And wrestling Uno.
Oh, and Nora Jean, people.
Nora Jean Brusso.
You have to go find her online.
I think she's on iTunes. That's probably the only way you're gonna get her. You can't pirate her because she's not that cool as fuck, I guess.
She is badass. Check her out.
Okay. And that's it for us.
We are out of here.
We're out of here. Have my jacket on. See you later. Got anything else to say? Yeah, we're cutting that out.